Alright, what's up guys? So wanted to make a quick video. Something I get asked a lot is like pretty much how I train or what I think is the best way to train for muscle growth or hypertrophy. Um, so really it's pretty simple in my opinion. It comes down to just progressive overload. So progressively overload in whatever muscle group you're trying to work in order to stimulate growth. So for anyone who doesn't know what that means, progressive overload, it's basically adding intensity either week to week or day to day, depending on your split. So if you would do like a lot of full body workout type stuff, that could be more so day to day, as opposed to a bro split where it's like you have chest one day, shoulders, back, legs, arms. That would be more of a week to week. You'd have to progressively overload those muscle groups individually. Um, so what it really comes down to is there's pretty much three ways to progressively overload a muscle. So that's through resistance, the obvious one. So adding weight week to week, shorter rest times, um, and higher volume. So more sets, more reps. So the whole idea basically is to say, for example, the biggest one, adding resistance week to week. Say you start off benching 135 pounds. You do that for your chest day. Next week you try to get up to 140 pounds. So because you increase that weight, your body's going to be forced to adapt. You're going to break down that muscle. It's going to have to regrow, and comes down like, we can talk about the central nervous system and all that kind of stuff right now, but that's getting a bit too in depth into it. Basically, your body has to adapt to that weight, so it's going to cause growth and cause you to get stronger. Even though our focus isn't really strength, we're talking about muscle growth, but obviously, you gain muscle, you're going to gain strength. Um, so for me personally, what I find works best is the higher volume route and shorter rest times. So I work out really, really high volume. So my workouts can be anywhere from like 30 to 35 sets, depending on what I'm doing. Like stuff, if I'm only training arms or like shoulders, something like that, it won't be as much, maybe 20 to 25 sets. Those are smaller muscle groups. They just don't need as much stimulation as back or legs, say. But still, either way, you know, like I go in, I hit it pretty hard, pretty fast. Keep my rest time short, and that keeps the intensity up. So essentially, I train for the pump. So the pump is just trying to fill the muscle with as much blood as possible. So much to the point that it hurts. Sometimes, depending on what you're training, you can't even stand up because there's that much blood in the muscle, and it, fucking shit hurts, man. But it's good. If that's how you're training, you're causing some kind of reaction in the body that you're gonna get a response of that's gonna make you better and stimulate that specific muscle you're trying to hit to get it to grow. But that being said, that doesn't mean if that's a route you want to go, don't ever train heavy. You still want to have some variety in there. So if there's, every now and then I get a day, I walk in the gym and I feel like it's moving some weight. That doesn't mean my whole workout's going to be lifting heavy. So I might pick 1 to 2 exercises, more so like the compound exercises to go heavier on. So my rep range on those could be 8 to 12 reps. And then the other 3 or 4 movements I do in that day will be the higher volume. So like 15 to 20 reps could be like more machine cable work, just really trying to finish off that muscle, isolate it, and make sure I completely destroy it and break it down so that when I go home to eat and recover, that my body soaks up all the nutrients and uses everything to actually create the growth itself. Um, so with that, not everyone wants to go that route. If you want to go the route of just adding weight, adding weight, adding weight, you just got to be careful because your muscles are going to grow and get stronger faster than your tendons and ligaments. So you want to be careful with injury and stuff like that. If you want to be lifting heavy weight every day, then you want to be doing a lot of extra stuff like foam rolling, stretching. Make sure you keep your body very limber and mobile so that you can avoid injury at all costs. Because if you get hurt, you're pretty much fucked. What are you going to do? You can't train. You're not going to grow. So something else to consider is that I'm super big on nutrition. Anyone that knows me knows that. You're not going to grow if you're not taking in enough calories, guys. So you need to have that surplus. So, don't always blame you not getting gains on your training program or this doesn't work, that doesn't work. You might be busting your ass in the gym, but if you're not taking adequate calories to grow, if the energy isn't coming into your body, growing's going to be impossible. You can't defy physics. You can't defy the laws of thermodynamics. Um, so yeah, make sure you get the food in. Get in the gym, hit it hard and fast. If your workouts are lasting an hour, hour and a half, I can tell you right now, you're in there too long. You're in there fucking around. You're taking too long of rest times, and that's why you're not growing. You got to keep the intensity up. So I know for myself, You know, most workouts 45 minutes to an hour, depending on what I'm doing. Maybe if I do legs, I might do a little more because like there's more volume there. Um, and something else to watch for, like for myself, like training for the pump. If that's what you want to do, go for the higher volume route. I just basically will train, excuse me, until I'm not getting a pump anymore. If I don't feel the blood in the muscle, that means I'm done. I've used up all the glycogen in my muscles. I'm not going to get anything else out of that workout, so I call it a day. Even though I might have planned to do one or two more exercises, I'll leave those out. There's no point in doing it. I'm just overworking my muscle at that point. I'm not going to get anything out of it. It's time to go home, get a meal in, and start the process in my body for the muscles to start to grow and recover. Yeah, guys. So just a quick video. You know, just thoughts. So I hope you guys get something out of it. And cool. So yeah, guys, stay tuned for more. Hope you enjoy.